to the Howepodcast101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside...
other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our bartender...
What?
Noah Riley.
I know, I just felt the urge to say bartender. I guess technically you could call him a bartender.
No.
You really could. He's handling everything at the bar.
That's not a...
This is a
It's
table.
definitely the metaphor. Let's go ahead.
That's
and start.
so
You can start
bad.
Announcements. I thought it was pretty good.
Good for you. Okay, announcements. Church camp, July 5th through the 9th with FBC How. Make sure to join us there. Not sure if Noah will be there, but me and Lucas will be there. And VBS, that's coming up sooner than you expect. 2 weeks from now. Make sure to get your children signed up for that. It is June 13th through 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. So get your kids signed up. It's totally free, 100% free. Everything is it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll be there helping out, and if you want to help out as well, you can.
So, I'm doing PE. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You don't have any idea.
No, he hasn't told me yet. So
Oh.
we'll figure it out.
Actually-
I'll probably be doing what you're doing.
I'm doing music and PE, which is actually I don't know if I'm currently doing PE, but I know I'm doing music. But
Yeah.
it requires me having to do these weird dance moves that are very difficult for me.
Those will be recorded.
Yeah, probably. I gotta
And
do it
played
for,
on the
like, all
podcast.
day. I don't think it's a good idea because I can't do the dance moves. I am so bad.
That's the
I can't
point.
do
That's
it.
what I'm saying. We have got to move those buttons, Noah. You are just
We do.
struggling.
It's
You mean
so
we need to
confusing.
move? We need to change the signs for our
It's
audience.
pretty much a guess every single time. 50% I get it right. Half the time I get it wrong.
Why- Can't you just memorize it?
It's difficult.
Okay.
Too hard.
And quickly, this video is sponsored by Hannah's
Rape
Cafe and
Shadow
Market, Don's Smokehouse, Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness,
In Denton.
and in Denton, and FBC House Studios.
For the wonderful studios that we use.
No, I know we harp on that a lot, but I mean, we do have our own room.
Yeah,
which
that's pretty
is
cool. And we even got to hang up our How Podcast 101
We need
banner.
to tilt that better.
Honestly, I
It's
have
not
no
crooked.
idea how it's not crooked.
If you think it's crooked, you're just seeing things.
I don't know. I can't speak right now.
Comment
know
down
the
below if
Comment
it's
down
crooked.
below. Yeah. Also, you can like, subscribe, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and if you want to contact us, you can email us at howpodcast101@outlook.com. Our website, how101.com, where you can buy our merch.
Yeah,
The
we
new
were
cups
actually
just came in,
drinking these.
$15. They're pretty good. I already said you can buy merch. You can donate and give us your money.
Yeah.
And make sure to respond with information about activities. There's no more school activities.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of.
Thank you.
Wait, that's
any
not a
other
yay.
summer-
Never mind. That's not really a yay. I thought you were just gonna say there's no more school.
Yeah, there's no more school. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, weren't you kind of done with school?
I'm not really. I'm still not really done. I have the same thing that I just have to do math.
Oh, just math.
Which is the worst,
Yeah.
but it's not that bad. It takes me like an hour a day, which isn't that bad at all.
Mhm.
But
And Noah, are you excited to be out?
I am very excited.
when do summer workouts start?
Next week.
Next week? Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
not going to those.
I also know that in a week I will be ready to go back to school
Why?
Why?
because I get bored in the summer very easily.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that.
Just do things.
Don't be homeschooled. It's boring. I'll be honest with that. And what we're gonna be talking about today, of course, we got How's How.
stuff. We're gonna
How's
do
How,
How's
yep.
How. We have our top 10, and we have
A very special edition of Sports Center with interviews with Thomas Robertson, who is not here today. He's feeling a little bit under the weather. And from Mr. Williams, who we had on the show, and yeah, that's
we're gonna have a good how news, how times,
Yes.
and we're not gonna be just doing the How Enterprise newspaper, but we're gonna be doing
a little bit extra.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the student-teacher basketball game. I did some interviews.
Yeah, he was at the game, so he'll
Yeah.
explain to us what really went down at that game. I wanted to be there. Unfortunately, some things came up, and I couldn't. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this segment. Coming up next, I think it's time to dive into the basketball game that we just discussed. We'll do it right after this. Hey Lucas, who's your favorite chiropractor?
Rachel Medford, of course.
Medford Chiropractic has the best chiropractic service in Texas, but they also have the best massages and more.
They have massages?
Yeah, and they are awesome.
Yeah, you can find more information on medfordchirotx.com.
That's medfordchirotx.com.
Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness at 2412 Old North Road.
940-535-7067.
That is their phone number. And Dr. Rachel Medford, awesome personality, and she's a great person.
This is Sports Center.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside
The other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer,
Noah Riley.
And so we've got a good segment for you today.
Good Sports Center, very good Sports Center. We have got the student-teacher game that our very own Lucas Mitchell was at. And then we have
the Mavs game
the Mavs
versus
game,
the Clippers.
which you did see.
I did see, and I kind of understood.
Well, you understand. Basketball's easy to understand.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about someone who got hurt, if you don't already know, but we'll reveal that later. So,
It's a good one.
let's talk about the basketball game. So,
The student-teacher basketball.
I don't actually remember what the score was.
But you know the teachers won.
I know the
right?
teachers won by about 20 points, and so they did way better than the students. I mean, that's kind of just normal because they were a lot shorter than what our grade was, which our grade won.
Our grade was abnormal, completely
Oh,
abnormal.
yeah. And I guess that they just did not have that height advantage. But I'm going to have to say that the 8th grade students barely made their shots. They, never made their shots. I probably would have made more shots than
Oh,
them.
dang. Okay, so
Like,
what about the loud factor? Was it loud?
it was very loud. I mean, there was chants. There was one chant that I guess it was some.
You know what you
of the
should have done? You
grades.
should have recorded some of the chants so we could play them back.
There probably is in there.
In the
have-
videos?
yeah.
Okay.
I have the
So
videos.
maybe in one more thing, because Lucas left his phone in church, that's a long story short, but we'll try to get that audio for you later, I guess.
Maybe.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So you got a few interviews.
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
did get a few interviews. I got Dusty Williams and I got our very own Thomas Robertson.
Who do you want to start with?
So
It's up to
we'll
you.
just go with Dusty Williams.
Okay, absolutely. Mr. Williams was on the show, episode 16. Here you go. Here's Mr. Williams after the game and after his incredible performance.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you?
Well, I'm a GOAT, so I'm going to have to go with a 0.
You gonna go with the 0?
0. I'm not tired at all. I'm ready to go again.
Just too good?
Yeah.
All
Got that
right,
high
and-
endurance.
And what do you think of winning the game?
We always win. It was good this year, though. We didn't have anyone messing with the scoreboard.
Absolutely. And I mean, you got, what was your final score, 50 something?
Something like that. So
I think it was 58.
yeah.
We'll have to recheck later.
Yeah.
And I just how do you feel about winning?
Like I said, it was expected. It's always expected. It was just nice nobody messed up the score this time.
Yeah. And what was your thought process just through the game?
What was my thought? Defense and to win.
So yeah, that was Mr. Williams, Dusty Williams, 7th grade history teacher. Fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
I would say he only made a single goal, but his assists were
He had a lot of
amazing.
assists?
He had a lot of assists.
Okay.
There was a lot more assists to Mr. Nicholas. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of people, a lot of the teachers shot, and it was more of Mr. Nicholas
Rebound.
rebounding, and I mean,
Putting it
there
back
was one
up.
time he rebounded 4 times for himself.
I have done that before. That is fun.
Yeah.
We were playing White Right in 8th grade, and I got 5 rebounds in a row because I couldn't make the shot, and I was just like,
Eh.
and then I
Yeah.
finally made it, and I was like, let's go.
And sadly, there was no dunk from Mr. Nicholas.
I don't
which
think
kinda
can he
sad.
dunk?
I think he can dunk.
Can Mr.
He
Nicholas?
cannot dunk, no.
What? I thought I remembered
How
in 8th
tall is he
grade.
for not being able to dunk?
Isn't he 6?
I think he's 6'3".
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's okay.
He's not too tall, but he's the tallest one there.
Yeah.
so.
You want to go to this Thomas interview?
Yeah, let's go ahead with Thomas's interview. Remember, I did this right after the game, and I was planning on getting Sean, another player in the game, and I also wanted to get a watcher, but I wasn't able to get it. But let's go ahead with Thomas, and this is
By the way, I know
after
you
the
can at least you can hear the crowd noise in the background on this interview. So
this is the time there people were leaving.
okay.
So, your name,
Thomas Robertson.
or Kyrie Beast for short. And so, how do you think your team did in the entirety?
We did better than I thought we would, but
Yeah,
we still lost, but at least we didn't lose by,
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what were your feelings during the game?
excited,
You're just excited throughout,
Yeah.
competitive?
nervous.
Yeah. I mean, how many shots did you make?
0.
You made 0 shots.
Yes.
The Kyrie Beast missed. I doubt that. We'll have to relook at the footage to see whatever that is. I don't
Almost
know.
made one.
Kind of
but
suspicious. And so, what do you think about losing the game? Are you sad?
Sad, but it was fun anyway.
Yeah, I understand. And I guess what could you guys improve on?
Seeing each other, like when we're passing the ball.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of just kind of juggling around.
Yeah.
And just throwing at random directions. I mean, the teachers did that too. So yeah, understandable. And thank you for your time, Thomas. And resume.
We resumed. Thank you,
Whoa, no
Lucas,
way.
for that incredible interview. Thanks for going out there and getting that. I really wanted to be there. Unfortunately,
problem.
some things came up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we want to do more of. We want to be able to be there and get the reactions from the players, from the fans, from just everything and how. And this podcast has been a way for us to be able to start to get towards that. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
So I guess let's start off now to the Mavs versus the Clippers game.
Yes.
Where I actually watched the game. No way.
Yes. We had
Yeah, we had a party
a
kind
little bit of a party. Yeah.
We
Still a lot
played
of fun.
basketball, which I actually crushed everyone in. Am I right, Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
there, but apparently he nailed a 3
Yeah, I did nail
He
it.
did, right in Malin's face.
right in Malin
Yeah.
Walker's face, who we had on the show, and we may need to have him on later to react to him saying that a Mavs player was going to get injured, and then he actually did get injured.
Yeah. So there was a lot of moments where all right, Brett, prophecy what we're about to see. And, at the end of the game, at the very start of the game, his prophecy, he just wasn't really feeling it, and
Well,
he said
Luka
that the
was
Mavs
feeling
would
it.
win. He said that the Mavs were going to win. And
Well, that's because they were up 30-11.
yeah, but then at the end of the game, he prophesied that they were not going to win. And they did not. Against the Clippers, it was
It was game 3,
It was like 118
118-108. So they
Yeah.
lost by 10. They played well.
Yeah.
I don't think they can expect. Okay, so here's the problem. Luka gave you 44 points.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure his rebounds and his assist total, but I think it's like 7 and 8 or something. The problem was the role players. Tim Hardaway Jr. only dropped 12. Kristaps Porzingis only had 9, which was a huge problem. His defense was atrocious.
Yeah, the
throughout
defense
game.
was just
It
getting
was
obliterated.
It was hard to watch, and it's just like these people are. KP is 7'3". He's 7'3", and he can't block anyone.
Yeah.
and he just lets people just drive right by him, and people just shoot over him. I don't
know how that's supposed to happen. If I were 7'3", I would just be like, no.
Yeah, I know. It frustrates me sometimes. And, but I don't know. I think the Mavs are still going to win the series. I think they need to win tonight. If they don't win tonight, I think the Clippers are going to come back and win the series.
Yes, definitely.
100%.
Who are the Mavs playing tonight?
The Clippers.
Oh, they're playing
It's
again.
the playoffs. So here's how you explain the playoffs.
I'm not too sure.
It's a 7-game series. It's the best 4 out of 7.
Oh,
So, the first team to win 4 games wins.
okay. That makes
Like that in
sense.
hockey, too. It's just so, if one team plays way better on the one game, you still have more games to come
Yeah.
back. And the playoffs are about adjustments. That's what the NBA playoffs are about. You have to
Rock,
realize
paper,
why you
scissors.
lost, look back at your game plan, and move forward.
Yeah. For the Clippers, this game 3 was a very important
I think
game for them.
this game's way more important that's coming up tonight.
Well, for the Mavs, this game is ridiculously
This is
important.
more important for the Clippers. If the Clippers lose this game, they will lose whenever they play next.
They have a very strong chance of losing. If the Clippers lose this game, they have a very
I just think here's what I think. I think the Mavericks role players are going to play better.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
I think you can't get Luka to have 44 again. I don't think that'll happen again, but I think you'll get 25 from Tim Hardaway Jr. again.
All right.
Or another 15 from Maxi Kleba.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And here's my bold prediction. Kristaps Porzingis will have 25 points.
Yeah, I have a feeling KP is going to go off this game.
But it's just because he's been horrible this series. And it makes no sense. And I think it's because the Clippers decided to go small with their lineup. And they didn't have any big players except Zubats. But Zubats was on fire in the third quarter. No one was stopping him down low. And Paul George finally had a good game.
Well, I have an extra thing on Luka.
Okay.
Yesterday's game, he joined a very prestigious group of players. So that last game was the 9th playoff game he's played.
Yeah.
And he scored 300 points. And there's only 2 other players in NBA history to have reached the 300-point milestone.
Wow. What are the players? Name those.
It does not say.
I believe Michael Jordan's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
probably.
it's Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, I do know this. I can guarantee you, Luka was hurt. He has a neck strain,
yeah.
But he is going to play, so that's important. Luka was incredible in this game, and it's just been really fun to watch this Mavs team. And right now, I'll give you an update on the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers are up on Phoenix 40-35. And let me check the Knicks game that happened earlier.
Is that
the Hawks beat the Knicks, and now Atlanta leads that series 3-1.
Is the Phoenix game 4 for them?
It is game 3.
Game 3.
No, game 4.
Game 4.
Game 4, yeah. Yeah, I really think that that Phoenix needs to win this game in order to stay in. If they lose this game, they're done.
So, for your predictions tonight, the entire prediction of, in all, what are the points that will be Mavs and the Clippers?
You want me to give a point?
Give a prediction. Point prediction.
Here's the map. Okay, I think the Mavericks win this game, but I think it's going to be... You know what? I think the Mavs are going to handily win this game. I think the Clippers, they gave everything they had in Game 3, and I don't think they're going to be able to come out and compete with the Mavs. I think the Mavs, in front of their home crowd, 16,000 fans again. I just don't see how. I just don't see how they lose again.
All right, here's my prediction. I think it's going to be a little closer because there hasn't been a close game yet in this series.
That's not true. They've all been 10.
10. That's not very close.
They've been close down to the end.
That's a gentleman's game.
Okay, so here. I think the Mavs win by 15 points.
Oh.
I think they go out there and they shock everyone. I think they put up 110-90.
All right, my prediction, I'm saying 112 to 109.
112-109. You think the Mavs win?
Yeah.
I think Luka's going to go off again. He probably gets a triple-double. As long as his neck strain isn't a real issue
annoying
for him.
him.
But, I mean, he also had a neck strain, and he still dropped 44. So.
Yeah, that is true.
So, yeah. So, I think that's going to do it for Sports Center. If there's anything else any of you have to say. Coming up next, though, it's time to go around How, and How's How, and we'll do it right after this.
How times.
If you are craving some fried rice, egg rolls, boba tea, beef teriyaki, or my favorite, sesame chicken, then Hannah's Cafe and Market is for you. It's the newest restaurant in town, and for all you Bulldogs, there is a 10% student discount for a limited time. Hannah's Cafe and Market is located at 105 South Denny Street in Howe, just north of the First Baptist Church. You can find them on Facebook or call at 903-532-0529. Hannah's Cafe and Market. Go Dogs! Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside...
Other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined alongside our engineer,
Noah Riley.
So we've got a good other segment, which we're going to be discussing about the graduation and other How Time stuff. So first things first, we had Lizzie, what we call Lizzie, Elizabeth Robertson.
Is that...
Lizzie Robert, yeah, her real name.
Okay.
Elizabeth. Yeah. Actually, I didn't know that until Actually, no, never mind. I've known that for ever. It'll be fine.
Good for you.
And Reagan Troxtel, and we're kind of celebrating Jackson Wilson, who class of 2020, but he didn't really get a graduation. So
but you basically all you have to say is class of 2020, and they'll understand.
Yeah, and then Reagan and Lizzie were class of 2021, and we announced that in church, and we had a graduation party. And it was
this morning.
Really good. We had
lots of food.
We got chocolate milk, which we have in our cups now. And so I guess let's get into other people in graduation. I
Yeah.
don't really know how any of them did. I mean, I know it would have been hard for the seniors
it's been a
to
tough
get
year.
through. And
Well, especially the past 2 years, they've been tough.
yeah, the extracurricular activities, I can't say extracurricular
Extracurricular activities.
Yeah. I couldn't say it for some reason.
Extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But we'll be discussing 3 main topics on out of the Howard Enterprise newspaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
Thanks to Monty Walker for.
Yeah, and the first of those topics is who was the valedictorian and the salutatorian.
So what do these exactly mean? I understand them, but
Valedictorian is the number one, and
Highest
salutatorian
GPA.
is
okay, because I didn't know which order that went. I knew that's what they were. I just didn't know which order they went in.
you should already hear it from movies. Just valedictorian. That's always been number one.
I feel like I don't know.
No
I
one
felt-
really says salutatorian. That's how you would know it's second place.
True.
But yeah, I mean, give us the names.
All right, the valedictorian was Holly Cavender, and the salutatorian was Marissa Agee.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know, Marissa was in my GT class in 8th grade.
Okay.
Actually, I was in 5th grade, and she was 8th grade.
Yeah.
But she was very smart. I can assure that. Like, that's why I think half of the 8th graders when I was in 5th
Yeah.
grade in GT, they were insanely smart.
Okay.
Like, this class of seniors probably had a 5.0 GPA, to be honest. I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay. Noah,
Second
can
topic.
can we give an applause to the graduating class of 2021?
Oh, yeah. The 50-50 chance.
That's correct. At least it wasn't a laugh. Good job, Noah.
Yeah. All right. So, and what else do we have?
It was announced at the ribbon cutting ceremony on Thursday that Holly Cavender was the class of 2021 valedictorian and Marissa Agee was the salutatorian in the class of 2021. And then, yeah.
Next up on the list.
Second topic.
Oh yeah, the class of 2021 racked up a number of awards. Yeah, for scholarships.
Okay. Oh yeah, they did have a lot of
Yes.
scholarships.
All right.
Yeah.
So I don't actually remember his name, but there was this guy in band,
David
and-
Huerta?
David Huerta, and he got like a $300,000 scholarship.
Whoa,
Complete
where?
Full ride.
To where?
I have no idea.
You
I
know?
just heard he got one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but
Well,
in
if you
band-
remember it,
It's a big school.
yeah, they
was he good at band or something? Was he like?
Oh yeah,
He was good?
He
Okay.
was like first chair and a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, he did really well through. I mean, he got a bunch of rewards. I know he did some solo stuff. I don't know if he got area or not.
Yeah.
But I remember there was awards back in school for band, and he got a lot of them. So, another thing, I don't know. I think so. Next year for student council, we had for next year it'll be the president will be Ethan Strunk, and we have you would probably know better than I would.
No, I wouldn't.
You weren't in student council, were you?
No. Oh, I was in student council 7th grade.
I thought you were eighth grade.
Alright.
No. Oh yeah. You quit. I remember.
I did.
You hated it.
And vice president is actually someone I don't know, and therefore I do not remember the name
The
of.
only 2 people I know is Ethan Strunk, president, and Caden Garner, treasurer.
Yeah, and I think secretary was Audie Martin, and that's as far as I know. But that's information for the student council for next year.
We'll try to figure out some more information on that and let you know. Last topic is just
The second of our 3 topics.
Okay. Well, what is that?
That is the graduation yesterday at the high school.
Yeah.
I mean, so I was not there, but I did actually see a video on
Okay.
Snapchat.
Yes.
And all the hats thrown up, and I mean, I don't know if they had a good graduation or not. I don't know if there was any funny things that happened. I know a lot of the seniors like brought their phones and like took pictures of the crowds and stuff, and that's about it I know about the graduation. I do know that on Friday we had a half day, which was amazing. I didn't have to be at school that much.
Did you do anything on Friday?
0.
Not at all.
Because Noah texted me a picture of him watching highlights of the Mavs Clippers game.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know why we actually ever even went to school.
It's because of state requirement.
probably.
Fill in
100%.
number of hours.
Yeah.
Isn't that annoying though?
It is really annoying.
It's like they get paid based on how much you're there.
It's really weird. But that's gonna do it for
One more topic
Oh, that's gonna do it for that topic.
for that topic.
What's the next topic?
The bachelorette held for the high school class of 2021 at this first FBC How.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What just happened? Lizzie and Reagan.
No, that was a week ago. There was like a
Huh?
bachelorette thing. It was basically like a celebratory thing where someone would come up and speak a few words to them. There were a bunch of people there. How many people were there on the picture?
30.
30. Okay, yeah, there were 30 graduating students
Jeez.
that went there. And I don't really know how to explain it, but my mom went, so that's how I know that it was even a
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't even know that was a thing. No one even told me about that. How about no one told me about that, huh, Noah?
I didn't know about it.
Oh, okay.
I knew about it, sorry.
Jake.
They
told us.
Wes mentioned it last week.
I don't remember it.
Well, pay attention, jeez.
All right. So yeah, once again, congratulations to them. And there's one more thing involving.
One more thing.
One more
No,
thing.
there's another thing
There
involving
you go.
strength and conditioning.
Okay,
for
yeah.
Middle school and high school. That is going to start next week from 8 to 10.
Okay.
So be there.
Or be square, yeah.
All right. Now I think it's gonna be. No one was messed up.
That was
again.
funny. I think coming up next, we got top 10. Interesting top 10. We'll tell you what it is on the other side. We'll do it right after this. First Baptist Church of Howe services on Sunday morning is an awesome place to be, with Bible fellowship and a main service for everyone. The main service consists of worship by Art Rayburn and a sermon by Roger Tidwell. The fellowships begin at 9:15 for the adults, youth, and kids to enjoy the teachings of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. The main service also starts at 10:30 after the fellowships. During these uncertain times, the First Baptist Church of Howe has your back on 100 Davis Street in Howe, Texas. Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside...
The other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer.
Noah Riley.
Yes. Time for top 10. Told you we would explain what the top 10 is. I'll let you do that.
And we have the top 10 places to visit or travel to, whatever are. It's not Ranker, so I don't actually know what.
Is it not Ranker.com?
It is Ranker. It's
Oh, it is.
Ranker.
top travel destinations in the world.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Ranker's just the greatest, because if you don't like what you can do, what was voted on here, you can go vote.
Yeah, and you can change it, but your vote will not matter because there's like probably 20,000 votes for going upwards or downwards. And the other is completely opposite with 0 votes and no one wants to vote it. So your opinion doesn't matter.
No, it literally... Okay,
No.
so you're going to tell me in an election that it doesn't matter, your vote doesn't matter?
Your vote doesn't matter if you can already see the votes that are 40,000 against 0.
Okay, good point. Okay, so what is number 10 on this list?
Number 10 is Cape Town.
Never been. I can't even speak to that.
What's Cape Town?
Yeah.
It's a place in Africa.
Oh, isn't that where Dude Perfect went?
It is.
Yeah, Dude Perfect went to South Africa on a bucket list video that they made. It was a cool video. You should go check it out, by the way.
Wait, whoa. That's sponsoring them.
They're cool. We can sponsor Dude
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, okay.
They're too cool. But yeah, they went to South Africa and Cape Town.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bungee jumping there. There's paragliding. There's a lot of stuff there. And it's a
Yeah,
beautiful place.
and if you want to jump off a giant bridge with a bungee jumping rope or without a bungee jumping rope, don't recommend that, but you could still do it. You can do it there.
Funny.
Not really funny, but whatever.
All right, number 9.
All right, number 9 is Machu Picchu in Peru.
Why do I not know what any of these people?
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
You don't know what Machu Picchu is?
No idea.
Okay, it's a place way up in the mountains
Oh.
that is really secluded, and it wasn't discovered by Spanish conquerors or settlers or whatever they're called
Oh.
until much later when it was deserted. No one knows why it's deserted, but it's an ancient Mayan.
Is it Mayan or Aztec?
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Is it with the one with the they're not called estuaries.
I know what it is now, yeah.
Um,
It has those cool pyramid things.
It's terrace farming.
terrace farming?
Terrace farming, and it's got like the terrace farming is basically farming.
Oh.
They would build.
Yeah, I think Mr. Williams showed us a video of
Yeah.
that.
He did.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm.
It's
I
a
know what you're
really
talking
cool
about
place.
now.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Number 8.
Number 8 is Barcelona, Spain.
What? How are these even there? I have no idea what these
I've-
places are.
It's just
Barcelona?
It's just a city in
no
Spain.
idea.
You don't know what that is?
Is it the
Uh-uh.
cat? Oh, Madrid is the capital of Spain.
Madrid. It's just a pretty city in Spain, I'm sure.
Yeah. Cool city, like London or Paris.
Like London.
It's a cool city.
Yep.
All right, number 7 is Iceland.
Iceland.
Just in
Yo,
general?
In general.
Yeah, in general.
Wow.
Okay.
Because
Well,
probably-
Isn't it weird that Iceland doesn't have that much ice and Greenland has a lot
no,
of ice?
Iceland's like green, and Greenland is ice.
Was that the trick, people? Because I feel like someone told me
It
that.
was to trick the
It
Vikings.
was me. Yeah, I told you about the Viking story. Yeah,
was to
I think
trick
it's
the
pretty
Vikings.
That's your one more thing story now.
cool. No. I probably even said it before on the podcast.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever.
All right, but I'll bet the reason is because the aurora lights.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's also
yeah,
just
yeah.
a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Texas where there's literally nothing. You look out into the sky and it's just sky.
Yeah.
In some places, you look out into the sky and there's mountains.
I'll look out in the sky and don't see stars.
I look out into the sky. Well, actually, you just don't even look out into the sky ever.
I do. I look at the moon. All right, so number 6.
Number 6 is Florence.
No idea what that
Okay.
is.
I don't know what that is either.
Do you know what Florence is?
Does it have a description on it?
No.
Does it have a picture on it?
Yeah.
What does it show?
Shows 2 bridges and a river.
Yes. This is the city. No. This is the city that I thought it was. It's the city that is built on water.
No, that's Venice, Italy.
Is it?
Yes.
Venice.
No, you're right. Yeah, that is Venice. What is Florence?
We don't know what Florence
No. I think Florence might also be another city like that.
No, it's not.
Is it anything? Is Florence a country? Like what is
No.
No,
I
it's
think it might be Italy.
Okay, we don't know what we're talking about, so let's
or
move on.
UK, one of them.
it? Yeah.
All right, number 5 is Edinburgh,
What's Edinburgh?
Germany.
Yeah, it's in Germany. Yeah.
Germany's amazing.
Yeah.
I've just heard that it's amazing.
Except
I
in
have
the
no idea what it
40s.
is.
It looks very old and medieval like.
Old and yeah, I like medieval places. That's probably why I've
Yeah.
for. I could say that Denmark is a very beautiful place with good medieval stuff.
It's also socialist.
and it's a small country.
Fun fact: Norway is a socialist country and is the highest on the HDI ranking.
And did you know that Denmark isn't completely socialist? It's actually
Oh no,
more-
it's okay. They only have free healthcare.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, Denmark's got pretty high socialism in it, but it's not as bad as other places.
Still, socialism.
But also, Denmark is like, I don't know, it's like the size of New York City, probably.
Don't you want to move to Denmark?
I do want to move to Denmark. I don't know. I feel like it would be a good place, but it has a lot of good sites, and I actually have a book on it where there's just a bunch of sites to see and a tour guide, pretty much.
Were we?
Really cool.
We weren't even talking about Denmark, were we? You just
No,
brought
we were
that up.
talking
Okay,
about-
next.
All right, number
Edinburgh.
4 is Venice.
Okay, this is what.
Venice, yeah.
Okay. I want to go there. I do.
I don't want to go
would be
there.
cool.
That would be scary. Built on water?
Yeah, it's all built on water. It'd be really cool.
It's sinking slowly.
Oh, okay.
It's sinking, but it's not just gonna sink suddenly.
It's like California is falling off.
California has been falling apart, not in more than one way, for many years now.
Very
Yeah.
true.
All right, let's go ahead and I guess has anyone seen pictures of Venice?
Yeah, it's a city with a bunch of streams and canals, and boats are used more common as transportation.
I wish you could
cars.
flash pictures up.
crazy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We're not that cool yet, though.
We probably could, but
It would take so long
it
to
would
set
take
up.
a long time.
All right,
All right.
so number 2.
It's number 3 is Prague.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't they go there in
Prague.
Spider-Man: Far From Home?
Frog.
Didn't they go to? Didn't they go there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, that was where like the giant fire monster came out in Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know that? You know where they went to the opera?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Fire monster. Yeah.
It was a
yeah,
cool
yeah.
place. That's all we know.
Yeah. That's all.
Wow.
Are there any
that
American
must
cities
have,
on
like,
here?
The most destination.
No.
Wow.
Wow, I guess America
America's
sucks.
lame.
America is pretty lame comparably to,
Hold on.
Yeah.
to
I'm
Europe.
just curious. I'm gonna try to find the first American city. What? Oh, that's not even American.
What is it?
Toronto.
Why is Toronto? Why?
There.
Why would you want to go to Toronto?
Still scrolling.
To speak French.
Still scrolling. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm at 25.
There's no American
No.
cities?
Is Vancouver American?
No, that's Canadian.
Goodness. Dubai, Melbourne.
Dubai.
Gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5 more, and then I'm stopping. Yeah, I'm at 42, and there hasn't been an American city.
Okay,
Oh,
surely this is
geez.
flawed.
This is definitely a British.
Where's New York or something? It seems like New York would be on there. Even I don't want to visit New York, but other people would.
Yeah. All right.
Did you just miss it?
No, I didn't.
Weird.
Nothing there?
Okay.
Huh.
All right, number 2. Is that what we're on?
Yes.
Correct.
Number 2 is Rome.
Oh, I would love to go to Rome.
Dude, I've seen ancient Rome where they have the aqueducts and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, if there was any time I was going to be anywhere at all in, I guess, I don't know, is that 14th century, 13th century? I mean, you could go BC, but it doesn't really
No,
matter.
it's Rome is BC.
I know
Yeah.
it's from BC. I know, but Rome isn't just from BC.
Yeah.
It's
Ancient
BC.
Rome is BC.
Ancient Rome.
Yeah.
Ancient Rome.
The interesting Rome is BC.
Rome has been around forever.
Yeah, but they have like real. If there's any time I would go back in time to, I would go to Rome because
Really?
they had the cleanest streets.
And be a gladiator.
Yeah, honestly, I know. But Gladiator was for Gladiator was for prisoners.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about Rome, man.
For people that weren't perfect, pretty much.
Yeah, they were. It was more for they were like trained for it too. They were treated pretty well.
Number 1.
Oh, they're treated well if you don't die.
Yeah.
Number 1.
All right, number 1 is London.
Really?
Honestly, that makes sense to me. I feel like a lot of people talk about London as a place to visit. It's like the New York City of the UK.
I know, but why? It just seems lame to me.
it's
I
like-
don't know. But I guess it's just because I prefer mountains.
'Cause it's
Mountains
kinda-
are way cooler in my opinion.
It would definitely be where the UK would be New York, but London is New York City.
Yeah.
Where everyone around New York City is like, I mean, I'm not gonna visit New York City because it's
Yeah.
just not a fun place, I guess.
It's just
And then, and it's the same way for London. London's the same way, but it's still a place to visit and see some sights. Yeah.
Is that gonna do it for this?
That's our
That's it.
commentary for the top 10 best traveling places to go. If you ever
Have
wanna
any of
try
us
to
ever
go
been
there.
to any of these places?
0. I've heard of less than half of these. So
I've heard of all these but one, and that was
Well-
Prague.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
that would
Well-
mean.
With that being said, I guess we just got time for one more thing. We'll do it right after this. Don's Smokehouse is one of the best fresh butcher shops in Texas, but it's not just a butcher shop. It's home of the best jerky around and the famous Great Wall of Jerky, where you will find 17 different kinds of jerky, including bear, buffalo, elk, venison, turkey, and of course, beef and more. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6. Don's Smokehouse is located in downtown Howe at 111 East Hanning Street. Come on down for a free sample and experience the Great Wall of Jerky. Don's Smokehouse, the best jerky around. Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host Jake Roberts, joined alongside.
Other co-host Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer.
Noah Riley.
So,
With that being said, we just got time for one more thing.
absolutely, and I guess my one more thing is, if you can't already tell, I am super sunburned.
Yeah, it looks painful.
It actually it's only on my neck.
Yeah, I saw it on the back. It's like
I have
really
scratch
red.
here, and I also have tons of mosquito bites.
Oh.
It's inflamed right here, and I know there's a bunch on my neck. And stuff.
So we were weed eating like 2 nights ago, and I got 10 mosquito bites from weed eating for 1 hour.
Yeah.
I
No,
died.
They're probably chiggers.
No, it's because they were definitely because I saw the mosquitoes on me.
Oh.
Have you ever like seen that moment where you like see a mosquito and you're like, oh, I'm done. I saw a mosquito. You know what I mean? It's like if you
saw
ever see a mosquito on you,
But
already have so many bites.
I flicked it.
Oh, I like smack them then flick it.
Oh,
Like-
that's disgusting.
It's not that disgusting. You only get a little
Who
bit
knows,
of
yeah.
other people's blood on it. It's fine.
All right, so Noah, what is your
This one's actually terrifying.
All right, my one more thing is that some fungi.
Is he a fun guy?
they can create zombies, then control their minds.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the tropical fungus.
Really cool.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. The tropical fungus, whatever, infects ants' central nervous systems. By the time the fungi has been in the insect's bodies for 9 days, they have complete control over the host's movements. They force the ants to climb trees, then convulse and fall into the cool, moist soil below where the fungi thrive. Once there, the fungus waits until exactly solar noon to force the ant to bite a leaf and kill it.
Wow.
That's terrible.
That is terrifying.
Imagine the ant having to live through that because the ant's still alive.
Yeah.
That's
just being
horrible.
forced to move. What if it like
What if
grew
one
and
of the ants-
no, what if it grew and it could get into people? Wouldn't that suck?
I think that would suck, Jake.
Well, do you think that's possible? Do you think there's a chance that could happen?
No.
No, because our brains are...
Yeah, our brains are way more advanced than that, and
They would honestly die. We would die, but then they would also die.
probably.
They would not be able to control us. Ants do not really have a thought process. They're like queen, food,
bow.
food. That's it.
Have you ever heard of a beefalo?
What's a beefalo?
It's a cow and a bison, or it's a cow and a buffalo hybrid. You ever heard of that? Isn't that interesting? Beefalo. I don't know. It sounds kind of funny to me. That's my one more thing.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, can we downgrade it?
The meat is illegal in 21 states.
Why?
What?
No idea.
Probably. I don't know. It's probably endangered.
Hey, can I have some of that meat, man? Can I have some meat? If it's illegal, can I have it? I mean, what?
Jake's going to commit a crime on the How Podcast 101 episode.
32.
All right, so I think it's time for our outro.
Yeah.
So basically, we have. I mean, we don't. You can still play it, but it's fine. So you can go to how101.com where you can contact us at howpodcast101@outlook.com, and you can also buy merch. Cha-ching,
Yes.
cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
And you can give us money and
Donate. Yeah, that was so bad.
That was weird.
It's like the music being off just throws us off.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
it's just weird. You can go to how101.com.
Yeah, and
It's cool. Yeah.
we
Cups.
got our cool mugs and
Only $15.
Only
It's a good,
$15.
They're a good deal.
only $15.
They're actually
Never seen a mug.
surprisingly like
They're really sturdy. I don't actually know what it's made of.
ceramic. They're ceramic mugs.
Oh, well, it's amazing because
They're very good.
I mean, all you got to do is wash them out. All right.
They're just good.
Then you just drink the soap, like Jake almost did to me. There was still soap in it when he brought it to me. Man,
sorry.
I mean, you just washed it, but
Hey,
geez.
at least you know I was trying to clean it for you though. At least you know I had that commitment.
At least it's clean.
I had the commitment. Okay.
All right, and so also you can like, subscribe, hit the notifications.
They
button.
can. No, they don't have an option. They have to like and subscribe.
You
It's
can
being
comment down
enforced
below.
by the government now.
And you can share on Facebook and any other social platforms.
Yes. 100%. Definitely share. We are almost at 100 subscribers. We're very excited for that.
Releasing.
Well, actually, I'm not really excited for that.
Yeah,
Neither is
Jeff
Noah.
knows.
Noah, you ready for that moment when you're going to lose?
No.
You're going to lose the game, right?
Ugh.
So we're going to all post a reaction video of that,
Y'all don't have to watch that.
and then we'll post the raw footage. You want to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
don't
bad.
want to watch it.
It's really funny, especially we played a hint of it a few episodes back, way back, but like
It's just
Noah's facial expressions, he's like, he just didn't understand what was happening. It was just a sad moment for him, and yeah, it's just, I can't wait to look back at
me
that.
neither.
I'm sure I was just as cringe. So.
Again, hit the subscribe button. We are so close to 100
8 away.
subscribers.
8 more. We can get 8 more subscribers in a day if
Yeah.
we tried. But yeah, so thanks so much for joining us on the How Podcast. We appreciate your support more than you know, more than you could ever know. I guess that's going to do it. For me, Jake Roberts,
And for me, Lucas Mitchell.
And for me, Noah Riley.
we're signing off for now.